Hello and welcome to another KOPF bootleg set review. This is set number 6019 and it contains figures 267 to 274. We have the main character from the Breaking Bad on the left, and then we have Rorschach from Watchmen, and then we have the FIFA Vendetta guy, the Guy Fawkes mask guy, Netflix TV version of The Punisher, we got The Bride from Kill Bill, Terminator, Battle Damage, Deadpool, which looks like the movie version, and Snape from Harry Potter. None of them have any back face prints, so that's a thing. All of them have a spare minifigure hand as well as the plate that comes on them. So Walter here has a pistol. Previously I reviewed a Breaking Bad set and they all come with really interesting accessories. So this pistol seems Pistol again for Rorschach, which is a shame because the previous bootleg that did Rorschach gave him a grapple gun. Standard blade for FIFA Vendetta, okay, fair enough. A brick arms type, so World War II rifle for the Punisher. No accessories for the Bride. Standard sci-fi pistol for the Terminator. The katana and backpack for Deadpool, of course. And he also gets Uzis with a removable silencer. And finally, we have Snape here, who has this stupid cloth thing which hasn't been pre-folded and just sprays out like he's an idiot. But he also has a advanced potion making by the Half-Blood Prince plate here. And I thought they just sort of went with their own design. This Snape does not look like the Snape from the actual Harry Potter sets. Start off with Rorschach. Now the previous actual Watchmen said, yeah, no, there's no competition. The old one might have a grapple gun, but he sucks compared to this new one. That just printed leg details. The brown plastic is much more accurate to the suit design. The only thing I can say that's worth keeping with the old one is that he has a different Rorschach pattern on the head, and that's worth something, maybe. And the other one has a coat thing, which I'm honestly... At first I was quite interested in them, but after a while they just become silly, they look weird, and they just get in the way of playing, so it's just not that nice. This Rorschach does have back printing as well for the suit design. Next up we have the main character from Breaking Bad, and the closest figure that I can get to in the previous set is this one, but he has a fabric apron. He also has the underwear print pattern there, but he doesn't have any side leg prints. This guy has, actual socks printed onto his leg, and you see at the top of his feet there, the color continues. He's got side printing and back printing. Let's see, the printer does cut off at the top of the legs, but aside from that, he's got printing all the way around. His hair color is also wrong, I guess, doesn't quite match his beard and stuff. But this is a pretty good figure, and even if you have the Breaking Bad set from the previous review that I've done, yeah, you can still consider picking this setup and adding this figure to the collection. You can just swap out the hair and head, but you have a pretty nicely done torso. The Terminator here is just bad. Now, this is a terrible figure. The design is simple, the print feels cheap, the skin tone on the hands and the face looks a little bit off, and the battle damage area is not bloody enough, there's not enough metallic print. It's a little bit, but most of it's just white, and it just looks out of place. It looks bad. And the back here, there's metallic print on the the hip and back of the torso, but not enough silver print on the face. Ooh. TV version Punisher is coming for you. He's okay. TV version Punisher, it looks pretty good, and him alongside all the other TV versions. I think recently they've also done Daredevil again, so that's pretty cool. So you can get Daredevil, Elektra as well, and I've just recently done the TV version Iron Fist. So just missing a TV version of Luke Cage, I guess, for the main ones. Oh, and Jessica Jones. But more and more of these Netflix versions of the characters are being done, and this one's done quite nicely as well. The skull is there, it's recognizable, but very subtle, and the face is, yeah, it looks kind of like the design in the show, so that's pretty cool. And he's got basic and back print, but nothing too special there. But the front is done really nice. FIFA Vendetta guy here, he's lacking metallic print from the WM brand, but the WM brand is a little bit more smudgy compared to this one here. This one is far more detailed and looks much nicer than the WM brand one. So I recommend this over it. You don't really need the silver print too much. The face is also better than the WM brand one. The brand one seems a little bit squished. The colouring, the plastic and the shininess also looks nicer on this figure as well. The cape is pretty good on both of them, but this one feels closer to official Lego, and he has the same backprint pattern as the WM brand. So all in all, this is just a better figure, without metallicness. The Bride here, the torso's okay, but my god, you need to change that head. It's terrible. But torso print design is pretty decent. It even has the little black line between her legs printed there. The arm print is also pretty nice. You can see it actually has a little bit of cut-offs where the arm elbow folds. And here's a quick look at her back. Just a pretty simple back design print. But overall, it's a pretty good figure. It's just the face. The face looks terrible. Next we have Snape here, which again, I'm not sure why they didn't just copy a regular Lego design. But whatever, that's what they did. And here's a closer look at the plate that he had. I guess he's okay. Kind of looks like Snape. It's just these pieces here are really annoying. You really need to spend some time folding them and pushing them down to make sure that they don't flap up like that. He does have back print, but nothing too special there. I guess the material is too thick, maybe. That's the thing. And then finally we have movie Deadpool. Now I do still have some of the previous versions of the movie Deadpools. Let's see, I have one, two, I guess. Okay, this one's based on this design, and yeah, the print job does look a little bit better on this one here. It just feels like it's something that will last a little bit longer. There's a slightly different version here with a darker suit, flipped facial expression, but it's not quite the same. So we'll just compare the one that's, I guess, directly the same as this version. And he also has side print, side leg print, which does align when he's standing straight with the hip print, and back print, and they put his entire back feet black for some reason. Okay, stand still. Let me just get him. He doesn't have any side body print or hip print, and no black print on the back. So, and the details are much nicer on this new one. You see, it's much more going on than the other one. So I'm guessing, yeah, this movie Deadpool's the new one I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna not keep the previous one that I had, because this one just looks that much nicer. Most of the figures here are really nice. It's really hard to recommend this set because all these figures come from different places, and you know, they all come from movies and TV shows, and that's it. The good news is that you can pick these up individually for a slightly higher price. But if you like most of these characters, then I will still recommend getting this set. It's nice to have a lot of new designs done in bootleg form. We have a few repeats here, but even the repeats are mostly nicer than the previous one. The worst one here is the Terminator figure, and then the Bride figure, and then the Snape figure. But the best ones here include Rorschach and the Punisher. Those are just really, really nicely done figures. So if you like what you see here, then yes, I do recommend them. The set itself is pretty good. Just know that if you enjoy all these figures in a lot, and if not, if you're only getting one or two of these to get them individually, if you get 3 or 4 and above, then you might as well get the whole set, because it averages out to be a bit cheaper anyway. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.